Hi heathens! Today's video I'm gonna try to do a full face kind of glam look. I've been putting off doing a full face recently and I don't know why. We'll see how many times I have to put Athena on the ground because she's being incredibly needy right now. But yeah, so I'm starting this video completely fresh faced. We're gonna do a little bit of primer or something and then go from there. I did not wet my sponge, but I did want to use it for my foundation. So we're going to see how that goes. I might have to switch to a brush, but, you know, we'll see. So, of course, like I said, nothing on right now. I'm going to move my light. There we go. I feel like that wasn't quite even enough. And then for my skin, I'm going to go in with the Touch in Soul No Problem Primer. So I rewatched one of my favorite movies the other day, and I've seen a YouTuber that I really like make a video about how it's so dumb. So I was like, it's not that bad, and I went and rewatched it, and it's not that bad, but when you rewatch a movie right after you see someone talk poorly about it, I feel like it accentuates all the little, plot holes. The movie's Pulse, by the way, the American version with, Ian Somerhalder and Kristen Bell. I love that movie. And, there are definitely some plot holes, but I still love the movie. It was just funny to rewatch and see certain scenes, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't flow as well as I thought it did, 10 years ago. I'm going to be going in with the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation in F1, but I'm not doing that yet. I just want to go ahead and get it out so I didn't forget. I am going to do a little bit of eyeshadow, but I want the focus to be on the face for this look, so I'm going in with the, which one is this? Morphe 18S Sunsets Beats palette. And I'm just going to be using these two shades down here, kind of going for a soft, grungy glam look. So I'm going to tap into the more brown one first. A little bit of kickback, but nothing bad. I'm going to use the palette as long as I can for the mirror, but if I have to switch to my small one, you know why. Or, I mean, if you don't know why, it's because the palette tends to get in my way when I switch to my left eye. Are any of you, or do you know anyone that's ambidextrous, and if so, when doing makeup, do you switch to your other hand to do the other eye? Because I feel like that would make it a lot easier. Yeah, I'm switching to the... Ah! I knocked over my foundation. I'll get that in a second. Switching to my handheld mirror, because that's going to be easier. So, I don't know if any of y'all have come across these scams. I think they're hilarious. Of supposed guys, who even knows if they're guys, on the other end, you know what I mean? Pretending to be or they want to be a sugar daddy or something. You know, minus the sugar. And they're oh, you know, there are these rules that you've got to follow. One of them is, don't ever doubt me, don't argue with me, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to send you this money, and then, oh, but you have to pay to receive it. And it's you know that's not how that works, right? Do you not believe the email I just sent you? No, fool. You just made up an email. You can use programs to do literally anything. Anyone who uses like Cash App or PayPal or Venmo or, you know, whatever, yeah, you have to give them a little fee to put the money from that account into your bank. But you don't pay the person who's sending it to you. So, like, for anyone who doesn't know that, don't do that. But I think it's hilarious, so I was messing with one of them the other day, and he eventually stopped messaging me. But I was like, you must be new at this. You know, whoever brought you onto their team really did not train you well enough. Because he tried to send me the screenshot of, like, his PayPal balance or whatever. And, like, at the top it says previously sent to or send again or whatever. And this fool still had the little URL down at the bottom where it says sandbox.paypal.com. And I'm like, I flat out told him, I was like, you realize if you're going to do something like this, you should probably take the URL that says sandbox out of the bottom. And he's like, what do you mean sandbox? Like, dude, really? I'm sure there are going to be internet things that I fall for as I get older and AI gets better. But, like, I also grew up coding my MySpace page. I'm not completely computer illiterate. And I feel like anyone who has used payment services... Oh, I hit my head the other day under a desk, in case y'all are wondering what that is. I'm not going to say would, but should know that you don't have to pay to receive your payments. I'm putting a little bit of setting spray on the blender. And not victim shaming at all, because especially for other people who, you know, are in desperate need of money, it sounds amazing to have to only pay $100 like processing fee and get $5,000. But, you know, it's also a super crappy thing to do in general, but like especially to people who are hurting for money. Because that $100 could be all they have, you know, and you're just taking it. And they're definitely never going to get anything in return, let alone the supposed $5,000 that they may be expecting. I'm actually going to be using a little bit of concealer today as well, which I almost never do. I feel like maybe I don't remember how to use concealer properly because it always winds up looking strange. Hi, I'm going to get up in your business for a second because I forgot to take the concealer out up here. This is the One Size Concealer Turn Up the Base Butter Silky Concealer in Fair 3. If I remember, this one goes a long way, so I'm only going to use a teeny bit under each eye. And put that back up there so I don't forget. Get one of my smaller brushes that I use for concealer. Oh, got a cat hair. I'm just going to pat it out. But I've been watching a lot of Kit Boga too, thanks to Michael. For those of you who don't know, he's a YouTuber. I think he also streams, I would assume, on Twitch. But he messes with scammers, but these are scammers that are doing like bank stuff. Like anyone who's worked in retail, you've probably heard of this anyway, but the ones that tell you that you have to go buy a gift card and like they go to send you money and they accidentally quote unquote send you too much. It's a scam that's usually targeted towards older people, but they're pretending to be like Microsoft or Norton or, you know, what other ever else, like, computer company that you could have, saying, like, you need, you're owed a refund or something like that. I'm going to try to actually use this foundation as setting powder under my eyes. This is my Wonder Beauty one. I can still see my eye bags, y'all. Good gravy. But, like, he'll mess with them. He'll keep them on the phone for hours. Like, just kind of making them run in circles. It's so funny. But I think since I've been watching his videos, that's what convinced me to mess with that guy yesterday. Because usually I just ignore them. And it's like, whatever. I do want to put a little sparkle on the inner corner of the eye. So I'm going to use my Too Faced Turn Up the Light palette, which is this. And I'm going to tap onto the far side Dazzle with my pinky. Alright. I am doing, if I can find where I literally said it before I started filming, I'm going to be doing cream, blush, and bronzer. But I don't see my cream blush. Okay, so I'm going to do bronzer first, so that I can set the face. This is the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer. Maybe. I'm just going to take wide brush. I'm going to go up into my hairline a little bit for this one. I think the reason I've been avoiding doing a full face is because of how bad my shaking has become. Because you can't really tell right now, but sometimes when I do things even as simple as like holding the mirror, it shakes to the point where it's like not even worth holding a mirror. And it becomes a little frustrating. I'm going to use a slightly more condensed one. Get a little bit and just enhance that cheek. Both cheeks, but like that spot. Honestly, I don't think I need to set that before I go in with some blush. So I'm not going to, and we'll see how it goes. Close that and reach up here for the blush that I'm going to be using. I'm very nervous. This is part of the ColourPop and Alice in Wonderland collection. I don't know why I just blanked on that. And it's the shade Silence. It's very bold. Is this a bad choice? Maybe. We're going to find out. So, I'm going to go in with my sponge to try to keep it kind of light. Okay, I'm going to try to cut down the brightness. See if y'all can see this a little better. Let's shove that thing off. Had to find my little thing. Okay. Highlighter. I was torn between two different things, but I think I'm going to go for this one. This is the Rach Loves and Pixie palette. I think I'm going to go in with Clutch. This is like my favorite blending brush. It's a Complex Couture all over highlight powder brush. I really want to find another brush like this so that I can have more that are the same like shape. It's such a nice brush. Super random question. Do y'all ever get like super itchy ears? Because I do. My ear's itching right now so bad. You know what I totally forgot to do? He said set the face. You are correct. Don't have a cookie to give you, but yay. For you remembering, because I didn't. I'm just going to use the same thing I did a minute ago, which is the Wonder Beauty. It's actually a foundation, but just going to kind of use it to go over certain parts. I want to try to use a little bit of lip liner. This is the St. Luxe Secret Admirer lip liner. No, it's not. It is all in the cap. Just kidding. Not using that one, apparently. Let's go for Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk 2. Did I say Pilbury? Charlotte Tilbury? What the shit is happening? Okay. Try one more. Let's do... What is this? Beauty Vault. I don't even know if this one has a name. Hey, but it has a point. Because I feel like I'm going to have to start using lip liner more often anyway, because one thing that is also becoming increasingly more difficult to do is put on lipstick, and that does kind of discourage me some days, because that's one of my favorite parts of any makeup look. Also, new Call of Duty just came out. Has anyone else played it? And what do you think? Because I've been playing it. I have not played Zombies yet, because the last Zombies I played was not that great. This is that thing I got off Amazon. It's like the Wannabe KVD. But I think that shade might be a little too light. And that was what I was originally going to use. So, we're going to go for... Let's see what I pull out of here. I'm just getting all in y'all's business today. Ooh, perfect. This is Play Your Luck. It's Jeffree Star. It's like an orange brown. So, See? The shaking makes it a bit difficult to do that. I need to try that, like, contour around the mouth lip hack to make them look fuller. Alright, let's set the face, do mascara, then we should be done. This is the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray in lemongrass. Mascara time. I'm going to use the ColourPop Level Up Lengthening Mascara. At least I'm going to try. They did bring back solos for Warzone, which is really nice. I don't like playing with random people because it gets too messy. I had one match yesterday where, because I'm not good at Warzone. I just enjoy it. So let me go ahead and put that out there. I had one match yesterday where I finished in, like, 27th. I was like, yeah. Cool. Love that. Let's see if I can just... Almost. We're just gonna ignore that spot. But, finished look. What do we think? Let me know y'all's thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Sorry, again, the shaking has been quite discouraging, but I'm going to try to get over that, and we're just going to roll with it. Like, just poking myself in the nose with the mascara. As long as it's my nose and not my eye, I can figure it out. Oh, actually, I wonder if I can take... That helped a little. It was the brush I used for my concealer. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to see more of my content. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Bye.